Thank God. Internet. Woohoo! Hi, everybody. Dr. Venus here. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I just dropped Happy's, Happy's, leash. There's Happy. Woohoo! Today is our last day in San Diego, in sunny San Diego. We moved to luscious Los Angeles. I'm making up names right now. Tomorrow. And we just had breakfast at my favorite spot in San Diego. It's called the Lazy Hippo. Check it out when you're in town. They have the best cinnamon roll pancake in the world. I don't even know, that's decadent. It's delicious, worthy, so worthy. And you get full. They give you food that you get full. We get across the street and I die for it. Come on, Haps. It's a big deal. Okay, so we're walking San Diego, getting everything in order. We're moving to LA tomorrow. And I wanted to take a few minutes and just to mark the moment, right? I just want to mark the moment, like, oh my God, this is happening. We are doing this. But also talk to you about the process, not God. So I've been listening to T.D. Jakes' Destiny, okay? I'm listening to an audiobooks. And there's this whole section around failure. That failure doesn't mean, failure doesn't mean bad, right? And you've been walking with me for a season. I've had a bunch of failures, okay? Now, it doesn't mean I'm a failure, but I mean, if you think about it, from the flooding to the hysterectomy, to the divorce, to the breakdown of my funnels, if you think about all of that, and then just all that comes with all of that, and then moving to San Diego, and now because of the flooding, last month, February 1st to be precise, now I'm moving to LA instead of staying here in San Diego. In service of my dreams, I could really relate like I'm losing, And I had a couple of moments of, God, am I crazy? Is it me? Do I have bad karma? And I did my prayers, I talked to God about it, sat with it for a couple of days, just sat with it, being with it, just letting it wash. You see what I'm saying? And what I woke up into this morning, a couple of things. I'm going to encourage you to check this out in your own life. I woke up this morning grateful for my life. Have you ever heard of this thing called adulting? Adulting is when you give up the right, the little tantrums when life does life. It's a different thing. It's like yesterday. I'm trying to get the PO boxes together. Getting the movers insurance, getting all that kind of stuff together, right? Hey, everybody. And I had a PO box, and they don't want to give me a refund for it, and they wanted to charge me money to forward the mail, and it was like, well, why can't I just use the money I'm not going to be able to use because I'm not here, right? And they were like, no, thank you. I got frustrated with it. And then I got frustrated with the building that they changed the move-out date from the 10th to the 6th. And then I found out yesterday that in order to reserve the elevator for the 29th floor, I wouldn't be able to do that. The only time of the day on Friday will be from 4 to 6. Now, if you understand, Friday at 6 p.m. is a high traffic time, right? It was not going to work because they charge you twice. They charge you double time for moving in California, the moving company, right? It's just part of their way. So if I have a 4-hour trip, I pay for an 8-hour trip, right? And I'm being with all of this, and in the past, I mean, literally maybe a month ago, a few weeks ago, hell, I don't know, a few hours before I found out about it, I would have been livid, just pissed. And now it's so many things have happened, I'm not triggered by it. I'm like, okay, let me just call my mom, figure out, strategize, get back in the game. I don't have the time to throw tantrums. I don't have the time to be mad. I got shit to do. I'm going to get happy. I'm going to get his shots done today. So I don't have to worry about him being, making sure he's taken care of. But it's very grown-ass woman shit. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not the young, oh, this shouldn't be, or how could they, or this is bad. I don't even care. I used to argue for principles. Now I only crave peace. I only court peace. If it gives me peace of mind, fuck it, I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't, I won't. And so it's a very mature relationship to reality, right? And I'm watching it and I feel like, okay, God, I think I understand now. I think I finally got it. You've been having all of this stuff happen, one, to get rid of the strongholds, all right? I'm here for that. And, but also to grow me up. I don't get to, it's like life happens, y'all. Floods happen. Illnesses happen. Betrayals happen. People lie. People misrepresent. People steal. People do all that. That's life. That's just life. Lifing. And the people who win on the planet, the people who are really successful, they don't have life be the reason why they don't. Okay? Case in point. Me and Happy just had breakfast at our favorite spot. We are not, oh, little boy. I love him. He's so strong-willed. I wonder where he got it from. And he thinks he's slick. Check this out. Happy, look at this. I hope y'all can see this. He actually thinks he's slick. And I'm like, no, Happy, leave it. Thank you. Leave it. And do you see this? This is called determination. So he strategized about laying low so he can go sniff a dog. I'm like, no, because I don't want him to pull his neck on his leash. So we're working on leave it. That's our new verbal command, right? Anyway, we had breakfast this morning, and the person said they won't come hang out and didn't, and then got a call saying, oh, it wasn't my fault. This is an hour and a half later. And in the past, I would have argued about this and tried to get it sorted. I'm like, you know what? Nope, no problem. Deuces. Me and Happy got to go. And we left. You see what I'm saying? My point is, as I mature, I don't waste my time, energy, mental dexterity, or emotional resource on bullshit. If it's not destiny driven, I don't want it. If it's not with integrity and honesty and grace, I don't need it in my life. And I feel like what's been arising is a level of untriggerability. I'm not getting triggered by people's stuff like I was. I'm just don't, it's like, okay, deuces, leave, bitch. Out, deuces. I'm not tripping off that, gives no fucks. And not because I'm angry, because I'm tired of people acting out their stuff on me. Now, to be fair, I probably acted my shit out on them. So fair is fair. It's a human condition. But I'm present to no longer being emotionally devastated. That may be it. By life. And so when things happen, stop it. Thank you. He can always tell when I'm not fully present. So instead of being emotionally devastated when things change or when people do whatever they do, or why? Look at this. This is gonna piss me off. Stop it. Enough. Come. He acts like he's bigger than me. I'm like, and he'll wait me out. I'm like, I'm frustrated. I'm trying to get my alpha dog going. And then he acts like a puppy. Oh, he's too perfect. He's perfect for me. Look at this. Now he's acting. Now he's being fluffy, not demanding. Anyway, my point is, I'm maturing. I'm maturing into an adult woman that handles stuff when it pops up, not a reaction or upset. I've been getting everything in order for me to move, and it's been easy. It really has been. When I had to move to San Diego, I was sick and a lot of everything was happening, so I had to have a lot of support. This is not a few phone calls, following up on some things, and it's done, right? And so I feel like I'm moving into a new life, not just LA. LA is just symbolic. I'm moving into a life of my choosing, not a life I inherited, not a life that was rooted in reaction, not a life to please somebody else, but a life I'm choosing, and I can always choose again and again and again and again. So that was it. That's all I wanted to share. I'm like I said, I hate this part. Me and my puppy are having fights and I'm losing all the way. Oh, but he's so cute. Oh my goodness, they're cute. They almost match.
Textures,
I know, and they both got that small man attitude. Like, I can take you.
This is my small white man thinks he owns the world.
I love it.
He really does. He really
That's awesome. Thank you. That was awesome. So, and happy. We're gonna get it together. He and I. He's gonna be 2 in a few weeks. And he wouldn't let me put on his harness. So we're still using his leash because he thinks he's bigger than me. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Stop, change, start. Whole nother conversation. So I already talked about the emotional maturity that's coming with everything. So I'm not reacting to life. I'm just embracing life and letting it be what it is and thanking God for the capacity to do so and trusting the outcome, which is all the points I wanted to get in. But I think I'm going to release a second edition of Black Woman Millionaire. And I think I'm going to tour it. I'm only going to do a limited engagement tour, but I'll put more seats in it. And I've chosen my 3 spots: Chicago, New York, and Baltimore. Okay? And so I'm going to start putting that out. I'm going to open that up probably sometime this month, unless God says something different. But I got to move first, so let me get moved. And once I get moved, what I'm going to do is open the floodgates. Very excited about a second edition of Black Woman Millionaire. I had pulled the book out of print. I couldn't manage it all. Just couldn't manage it. And I was thinking about Atlanta. I really was. I was thinking about doing 4 tour stops. Because Atlanta, if I was going to do Atlanta, I was going to do Atlanta in April. I'm not confident I can get it together in time for April. Because I would like for Atlanta to be my first tour stop. How about this? If I can once I get to LA, if you give me a week or 2 on it, I'll be able to see, right? And I just need some ambassadors. If you really want me to be in Atlanta, then you're going to have to get the word out. You see what I'm saying? But if I did Atlanta, I would want to do Atlanta in April. Okay? Late April, on a Saturday, probably the last Saturday in April. But what I'm going to do is, fuck it. I miss Black women. I miss you and I need you. I'm like, okay, God, where my sisters at? And there's such a demand for Black Woman Millionaire. The book, everything. I keep getting emails and messages, and I'm like, oh God. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to keep moving Hot Mess Millionaire. Hot Mess Millionaire is happening. But Hot Mess Millionaire is a personal brand. Black Woman Millionaire is a business training. They're not the same thing. But that's one of the things I'm going to put in for, hey fellas. Okay, Happy's making friends again. Yeah, I got to see this. This is Happy. Okay, this is too cute. This is one of the security. Thank you so much. He always takes care of Happy and I. He's great. I love Black men. I do. I love being Black. I'm going to do like a whole thing about the benefit of being Black. You go ahead. Okay. You go ahead. I'm going to go this way because I don't trust with cars. But what I'm saying is, I think Atlanta, just for me, and it's like I said, such a demand for it. And I've done so much since I wrote it 3 years ago. I want to put a new forward in it, and no, Happy is getting huge. Happy is a grown-ass puppy. You know what I'm saying? I halfway want to put in the personal branding for people who are established entrepreneurs. But then I thought maybe I should just have that be his own book and just clarify some of the things that I didn't do in the first volume, right? So that I'll figure that out. And my mom told me to wait until I get back to my new home. Wait till I get to my new home. And then once I get settled, it'll go real quick, right? And, but it feels good. It feels good. It feels like the right thing to do. it feels like home. You know what I mean? So just want to share that, and keep your eyes open, and I can't wait to see you. And if I can get it together for Atlanta, I will. But I definitely know that May, June, and July. I know that May, June, and July, Chicago, New York, and Baltimore. That I feel confident about. In terms of, is the one woman show coming back? Don't know. I hadn't got that far. I may do readings, but I may not include it it may be a bonus, not a requirement. You see what I'm saying? Let me get to LA. Let me move in, and from there, we'll build. Okay? So that was it. I love you all. Thank you for being my ride or dies, for being my truth tellers. Okay, yeah, Nan already told me I have to wait and settle before I plan, but I'm just sharing because I can feel where the energy is guiding me. I have a private client, and she says, follow the flow. Where does your energy flow to, right? And so just being with what really feels good to me right now. And what feels good to me right now is Black Woman Millionaire, a new edition, or a hot mess edition. How about this? A hot mess edition. The Amazon Prime series and the podcast. And those are things that are happening. Oh, just a word to your ear, from my mouth to your ear. My Mo Kelly interview is going to air this Sunday at 7 p.m. and it is an extraordinary interview. Once we get the graphic, I'll push it out. I have my team push it out. So you listen to it. It's deep. It's the first time anyone ever interviewed me about Baltimore. You know, it's profound. Even what I mean when I say pimp your pain. It's a good one. It's deep. It's different. You know. But it's good. So everything's happening. Oh, have a blessed to you as well, Victoria. That's all for now. Let me go ahead and get my baby ready for his shots. I love you. Thank you for walking with me and your loyalty and staying with me. And I will talk to you soon. Goodbye for now.